Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of January 5th. And I hope everybody had a wonderful new year. And at this time I would like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for sharing with others, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. Thank you so much for doing that for me. And of course, all the lovely comments. I do enjoy reading them. It is so nice to hear from you. That it answered some questions for you and give you some insight for your up and coming or some answers. So thank you for letting me know that. It is truly appreciated. Thank you very much. All right. 9 of Rods. So you're making a decision this week that you are going to stand behind your decision. You know, you're maintaining balance. You're progressing nicely. You're keeping things a little more to yourself. You know, you've definitely been through it recently. There's been some ups and downs that's been going on that has been exhausting you in many cases. But you're understanding that, okay, you can handle this. You know, you're holding it together very well. It's not easy, but you're managing. So you're really standing your ground on a decision that you've made recently. And you're not backing away from it. Now, that could be something as much as you made a promise to somebody. And the Knight of Cups, yes. So there could be a new romance coming in for some of you, so congratulations if that is the case. Or this could be, you know, you yourself being who you are, you know, Prince Charming, come to save the day, you know, trying to help others because that's who you are. You don't like to see anybody fail or suffer, so you stand up for it, like you give that extra hand, even when you're exhausted or tired. If you've said you're going to do it, you know, you're going for it. But this looks like this could be something somebody's offering to you as well. You know, a little bit of guidance, a little bit of input, helping you to move forward on something. And the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you have been a little bit ill, like not feeling good. You know, all this stress and worry recently. And financial loss for some of you. You know, something's come up, an unexpected bill, or perhaps you were helping somebody else, but it made you fall behind on something. But you're realizing it's okay. It's manageable. You know, that's what you tell yourself much and often. And you will recoup from this. Much wiser. Won't do it again. That sort of thing. But it has caused you enough stress and worry that it has made you, you know, upset. Maybe you're getting a little more headaches or upset stomachs recently, and you're realizing that, okay, you got to breathe, let this go, so that you can recoup from this. Aw, and the sun, beautiful. There you go. You know, the universe has got your back, watching over you, helping you out, showing you you have done the right thing at the right time. This is happiness, vitality returning. You're feeling more happy than you have in a while. You're starting to enjoy things a little bit more. You know, you have success here. This is your rebirth. And you are feeling much more reassured in yourself. Now, it's hard for you to believe, but you are feeling much more stronger going forward from this whole experience. And karma, look at that. New beginnings, new opportunities, stepping out of the shadows, realizing it's your time to show who you are. You know, step out into the light. This is good karma coming back to you. Something is about to, or just has recently, come into your life that is going to help you to increase your finances for many of you, which is going to allow you to take that breath of relief And the High Priestess, yes, absolutely. Things are starting to turn around for you. You know, you have more knowledge. You're trusting yourself in your decisions. You know, and you have a very high standard, not only for yourself, but those that you care about around you. And if they're not living up to their expectations, you're willing to help. You know, that's just who you are. But things are really starting to feel much more in balance this week for you. You're starting to feel more at ease. You know, you're more secure in what you know. You know, this is you trusting yourself for a change. And you haven't done that for a while. You know, you've done something and then sort of questioned yourself whether that was the right thing to do. You know, that sort of thing. But you're realizing that that now can be released. Because all that you have done, it did fix itself and turn out okay. So you're feeling more okay with a lot of your decisions. And the Ace of Rods. Yes. So there's a new project that you want to get started on, you know, and you're realizing it takes courage to do this. But you're feeling more assured of yourself, so you're willing to step into this, accept this, and see where it goes. You know, this is your creation. Maybe you're starting something that is going to help you for your future in all realms of your life. And it is at the beginning stages of you showing the universe what you're capable of achieving and doing. Not that you owe that to anybody, but it helps you to feel good on the inside as well. So this is like a strength move for you. And the Moon card, yes. Practicing what you preach. Moving away from difficult situations. Standing your ground on your decision. Knowing that sometimes you need to change the path. And that can be maybe even doing something for a while and you're hoping that it would help you and realizing, no, this isn't good for me. Now that's taking care of yourself, your health, your wealth, who you hang around with. If you've been, you know, overindulging in stuff, you're realizing that, okay, I had my fun, but it's time to do something different. So you're picking a whole new path, a new way of doing things. You know, this is the unforeseen problems and you're correcting them. You know, this changes many things in your life, but you're trusting that your intuitions are bang on. When you feel something, you're starting to act on it. You're starting to realize you need to pick a new path for yourself. No longer just going along to get along with everybody else. You're picking a new, fresh path for yourself. And you will find a new pack to hang around with. Like better people for you. Mentally as well as physically. So some of you are going to be doing more exercise, taking care of your health, no longer overeating or over drinking or, you know, getting into indulging too much too far. You're realizing that your health is your wealth, so you're starting to take care of yourself a little bit better. Realizing that, yes, I can take a walk in the afternoon or the evening when I get home from work or whatever it happens to be, and it will regenerate your health. And the Hermit, yeah, spending a little more time by yourself, figuring out what your next move is, what your next path is, what you want to do. This is you soul searching your future. You know, no more sitting back. You have lots of wisdom. You really do. And you're right now seeking the truth and feeling where you belong in the universe. You know, you're feeling more inspired to start something, be of guidance to others around you. So you're allowing yourself to heal yourself mentally as well as physically before you start on this new path. But you can see the light at the end of where it's going to take you. And you're fully believing in yourself again before you take this step. A well-rested reprieve for yourself. And the Ten of Pentacles. Now this could be the card of legacy. So this could be you setting up your future. Somebody's left you an inheritance. Maybe you want to leave somebody else an inheritance, and that could be something so simple as taking out a life insurance policy. And this could be finances coming in from a relative or somebody that you don't even know, and they left you something, but it feels so wonderful to receive it that you want to pass that feeling on to others. So you're investing in yourself. You're trying to set up for retirement in the future. If this is an inheritance, you're trying to make sure that it keeps in the family for future generations. So you're investing it wisely. And the Page of Wands. So good news coming in unexpectedly. It's going to be exciting. There's you taking the leadership role in something. There's a new project that you are so eager to start, but you're going to hear about it. This could be you applying for a position at work. Maybe there's, a job coming up, and whether you're, you just heard it through the grapevine, and this is just a scenario, and you are putting in for it. Why not? That sort of thing. And you're realizing that this is going to be a great achievement for you. So this is helping you to start your creative juices flowing again for your future, believing in what you're capable of achieving. And the Ten of Cups, look at that. That is, boy, so nice, so beautiful. This is family, community, total love, respect, support. You are feeling so much in the right place, right time, right people, and you just want to celebrate with the world. You are so content, fulfilled, and happy right now that you want to share it with everybody else out there, and probably will. And the Eight of Pentacles, yes. Trying something new for yourself. You're mastering your own arts. And that doesn't have to be drawing. That can be something that you have an interest in. But you're enjoying yourself. And this is going to, with this knowledge that you're gaining and studying, it is going to help you in the future for your finances. This is employment coming in, better opportunities, more finances, more security. But you are doing it because it's something you have an interest in. And once you have an interest in something, you know the possibilities of the growth. But you're starting over here this week, fixing your bad habits, helping your future financially, family-wise, and understanding that you really do need to take care of yourself a little bit more than you have been recently. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones. See? Making wise investments or planning for retirement. Honoring the family traditions. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.